Hey guys, it's me again, Barry with Barry's 8-track and classic car radio repair. And today we're demonstrating another unit sent in by Doug. This is the second unit sent in by Doug. Thank you, Doug, for your double business. This is out of a 71 Continental Mark III, and Doug is in Warren, Michigan. And so this gentleman has requested the monitoring conversion to add FM and aux input. And so we're going to fire it up, make sure everything works before we send it back. And this customer has also requested the addition of an FM stereo indicator installed in the dial, which I've done. So let's go ahead and turn her on. Got her set to FM at the moment. And the first thing we'll do is make sure that all the presets can be set. So I've got them all set to stations in my area. Okay, that one drifted a little bit.
When it's a new to you,
try this one.
A certified used car.
Okay, this one. Sometimes you got to set them 2 or 3 times if they've got a lot of
limited comprehensive warranty.
If they've got a lot of wear.
1,000 miles.
And there we go. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times to overcome the wear. I do lubricate them and service them, but I don't really run them through a real long break-in test. So let's go ahead and run all the way down the dial. Make sure we pick up a decent number of FM stations here.
Near of short run.
It went very far and very deep.
What did you think about
This is Cap.
when you see me? You will get.
C can be heard from me.
Percent APR and approved track.
This is the burn there.
Tunes, you know what? Asking me crazy fireworks. Now we eat.
I'm in Autobus in 10.
Okay, it's about 30, pretty typical, that's 30 FM stations. And so now we'll flip it over to AM, make sure we pick up the 2 weak ones here and a stronger one here. To go to AM, we just turn it off and then right back on. Now we're on AM. A little trouble with my antenna here. Let's try this again. Okay, we're back to FM. You can see it's trying to work. Let's see if my other antenna does any good here. Got a little problem with my AM antenna. That sounds a little more promising.
Getting out there.
There we go. Okay, obviously I'm having trouble with my AM antenna, but you can see that the AM is working. So we'll go back to FM. And then we'll test the 8-track function. Let's go ahead and test the aux input. Make sure that works, and make sure it automatically switches over. Either one side, other side. Now, after using the aux input, there is a 20-second delay before the radio comes back. That's due to a Vox circuit voice-operated switch. It holds onto the aux input longer than it really needs to, just to make sure it's not constantly switching back and forth between songs that you're playing from your aux source. That's the main reason for that. So we just give it another 10 seconds or so. Radio will come back, and now we can test the 8-track. Got some Neil Sedaka here. Nice bright sounding 8-track. We'll switch tracks.
Start your rock collection now. It's a star-spangled world. Choo-choo train chugging down the track. You know that I'm gonna be true to you. My prayer is you. Live. Get out and I suck you leg.
Okay, now we're going to press this to eject the tape. And we're going to test our Let's bring our output level meters in the picture so we can see what we're doing with our adjustments. Balance left, balance right, and now the original faders, the original front rear faders are usually bad, so I don't reuse them. Instead, we have a virtual fader in our tone control. I'm going to demonstrate how to activate that right now. To activate the virtual front rear fader, we give our tone control 2 turns to the right. So let's try that. Got to give it some room to rotate first.
Fader adjust.
Fader adjust. So now the same control is adjusting our front rear speaker balance. All the way rear, all the way front, all the way rear. Okay, I'm going to center them, take my hand off the controls, and
Fader set.
fader set. Now the fader has been set, and so that tells you that the setting's been saved, and you can return your tone control to how you like it sound, which is going to be all the way up for most people. So that takes care of everything except for the dial light. Let's make sure that lights up, and you can just see it kind of peeking through this LED I installed. That LED is clear, so you'll see that dial light kind of shining through that. Let's do this. Probably be able to see it better this way. Yeah, you can just see it right under my thumb there. You can see that dial light flashing on and off through that LED in response to my command. So everything's working properly. She's ready to go back to the customer, and I'm ready to get on to the next job. I'm Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair, and you've just seen what I can do to your AM radio, and that's with or without an 8-Track. I also take radios without an 8-Track. My number is 928-533-9666. My website's in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, listening, guys. Happy 4th of July again. See you next time.